I know that it's this lady, and her name is Risa Tisa. Risa Tisa. Now, I tried to cover a little bit of this, but I didn't know where the reference was on After Hours. But now I'm familiar with it because the people kept me in the loop. And Risa Tisa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Risa Tisa recently was the woman that did like a 50-part series. A 50-part series where she was basically breaking down all of the ways that she got finessed by some man. Anton from AntonDaniels.com was not in any way, shape, or form going to look at that or visit it. But I heard she was getting a bag from that. I heard that she got free cars, free trips, love, all of this stuff. Michael, you said your wife get on your nerve about Risa Tisa. Do y'all believe everything that she said? Big Back Lives Matters. Do y'all believe that story? I didn't listen to it, so I don't know whether to believe it or not. I feel like I would be able to tell whether there's some big cap in that rap or what. 50. I heard that it was like over 6 hours long. Well, I tell you what, she definitely smart. She definitely getting the bag from it. And she figuring out how to monetize it. She went from talking on the phone to figuring out how to run a bag up with regard to it. But I heard that she was a little pissed. Charlamagne said that she was giving big back energy. I don't know what that means. Big back energy. She said, have I seen her ex? No, we could try to figure it out, though. Let me see if I can pull it up. Big back energy. Risa Tisa X. Is that him? This guy right here? Hold on, I'm going to pull him up. I'm going to pull him up. Charlamagne the God said that she was giving big back energy. Big back. Is this him right here? Yeah, he looked like a finesser. What's his name? Jerome? Is that his name, Jerome? Oh, I said Jerome in the house. Jerome in the house. I said Jerome in the house. That's his name, Jerome. Jerome McCoy. Is this him? That's him, OG Rihanna. What if, before I play this, what if they all finessing us? What if this whole thing was one big finesse? I said Jerome in the house. All right, so let me get her, because she wanted to speak on negative comments. She's now a content creator. She signed with CAA. Oh, my God. All right, so listen. She is now a content creator, and she's big dog. So you know she's going to continue to become successful. Let's run it up. Let's see what she had to say about the negativity that came along with her whole story. Uh-oh.
I was tired of holding it in. And I hope it helps somebody.
That is a clip from the viral TikTok series, Who the Bleep Did I Marry? Viewed millions of times, created a huge conversation about betrayal and spotting it in your life. Before we went to break, one of the things I think I want people to also know the depths of the allegations of the lying.
Ooh,
you told us a lot.
I want the side profile. Ooh. You know the one thing that black men want? Effort. That's the one thing a black man want. Effort. That's all we want. Let's just all try. Let's all try. I'm so tired of Lane Bryant. I think that Lane Bryant should be out of business, personally. I think Lane Bryant. Y'all know who Lane Bryant is? Not Kobe. Yeah. Woo! All right. Let's continue.
people to also know the depths of the allegations of the lying. You told us a lot about when you lost the pregnancy. And when you heard from your ex's family, you learned that he'd made people believe you actually had the baby.
Yes. That there was his mother's best friend, who he called his aunt. When I had spoken to her and I told her, that we were going through a divorce, she said to me, well, what about the baby? And I said, what baby? And she said, your baby. So yes, he had led her to believe that we had a son. He had told her the son's name. And so she had no idea. So it was on that phone call that I told her, I said, no, ma'am, I lost the baby back in June.
How are you so strong in this?
Well, according to Charlamagne, she's so strong because she got big bag energy. Pressure was made for shoulders, not hips. Oh, man. I need to know more about this story so I can understand why they lying to us like this.
So some of it truly is a front, because underneath, I'm scared, I'm embarrassed, I'm still kicking myself. I also know now who I am more, because one thing I will say, I'm not the woman.
It took TikTok for you to help you to realize who you are. No, it's them checks that you're getting.
I was when I met him, right? But
you go, girl.
I am also not the woman I'm going to be on the other side of this. So I am aware of that.
And you deserve love.
I am aware of that.
Look at what Jesus. Where did Molly get that from? What thrift store did she go to get that outfit from? Molly got the girl sweating. Woo! Molly got the girl sweating. Woo! Mom always told me, boy, count your blessings. And in God, I trust. Chris James, you out here showing off? I got you, Chris. Shout out to Chris. I'm definitely going to be reading that super chat shortly. In God, I trust. Gold all of my fame. Gold all of my rings. Gold all of my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Shout out to Q. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue.
The goal, as stated, was to share this with other people, these warning flags, but yet now you're taking insults, attacks. People are questioning your character. They're saying you're doing it for money. And I know that's hurting.
Yeah. It is not easy to see yourself being ripped apart online. And I'm human. This is not a world I'm used to. I am not a celebrity. I like to go to
taking
Walmart
all of the money.
Incognito. I like to go, I still, like I said, I still go to work. So it's very difficult to see people who, number one, didn't even watch the series talk about me in such a very visceral and negative way.
What has stood out of those negative comments? Because I feel like most people are saying, like our Tant fam, good for you, you're so strong. What negative comments hurt the most, I guess?
Tamarin, you know what the comments are. Go ahead and throw that alley-oop though.
The ones where they say, she did this for clout. This is not the way to get clout. Because
how does somebody saying that somebody did it for clout? All right, so listen, y'all. Look. Before we continue this and we see this, y'all intentionally pick up your device, you put it in front of yourself, you record yourself, you see and you look at what you said when you recorded yourself, you upload, you create an account, you then put captions on it, and you put a title, you upload it, and then you want to become famous and you want as many likes as possible as a result of it. Okay? You cannot go through every single step and then get mad when people give an opinion that's different from what you say. Even in this very chat, on a day-to-day basis, I say, hey, listen, y'all. And you did 50 of them. I say, listen, y'all, there is people that disagree with me every single day that be in these chats. Every day it be people that disagree with me. What do I tell my moderators? I say, hey, listen, don't time them out. As long as they keep it on me and they not crazy, they not talking about my family or something like that, then let them rock. Because you can't have a microphone and a platform and be a content creator and make money from this and then want to tell people, oh, I'm offended by the fact that you didn't just hit me with support. No, sometimes it's both constructive criticism and it's that other thing, okay? So look, you can't play victim while choosing to participate. You can't say, oh, I'm incognito, but you created a 50-part series. And see, this is the gaslighting that we got to deal with, y'all. Q disagree with me all the time. Crazy. Crazy as ever. You're going to put this up there every day and then you're going to get mad when people got an opinion about it. Okay.
Because you are literally opening up yourself, and again, you're being vulnerable. Those hurt. The ones that talk about the fact, and I know people have seen this, she does not look like what a VP would date. And it was a woman, it was a TikTok creator who was talking about my looks. And then there was a very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things.
Now, I'm not telling y'all to tell people that they big bags. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not saying nothing right now. I'm just trying to figure out what to say. I don't know. Listen, we all got things that's wrong with us that people are going to point out. It's just a fact. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. We all got issues. I don't know. Maybe I grew up in a tougher household. I had 3 brothers and I had a huge family and the caps was real. Boy, you better get some thick skin. I don't know too many black people that wasn't supposed to have thick skin. This just come with the game. It just come with the game. When somebody get one off on you, plenty of people done got one off on me, and I just start laughing. I just be like, all right, you got that one. You got that one, big dog. And it's things that you can control. If you bothered by it, then change it. If you bothered by it, then change it. Flat out. Flat out.
Like that I'm like, Jesus, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, as a heavier woman. I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve what I want.
This is such a delusional argument, and I'm about to cut this off in a minute. How you look should not dictate what you deserve. Where in the history of historydom has that been true? I'm just asking. At what point in history did not what you put in your mouth determine whether or not you can go on a roller coaster? Where in history? I thought y'all said pretty privilege was a thing. Come on, man. Why are we sitting here playing games? Everybody want to be PC? Everybody want to be PC? I felt like I deserved a dunk. That wasn't going to happen. Felt like I deserved to go to the NBA. But that wasn't going to happen either. Nope, sure didn't. I felt like we needed some diversity, equity, and inclusion when it came to me being a basketball player. That just did it wasn't in the card. So you know what I did? I made the most of it. I made the most of it. I said, listen, God, you may not have blessed me with a large height, but you blessed me with something else that's large. You know what I'm saying? One thing they can't criticize, to one thing is for sure, and two things is for certain. When we lay down, we all the same height, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When we lay down, we all the same height. You got to make the most of what you got so you can get what you want. It just is what it is. It is what it is. You listen, when you blessed on one side, you may not necessarily be blessed on one side. You got blessings on the other side. I can't complain. I know plenty of tall people that's poor. I know a lot of tall people that's poor. Will I be willing to trade places with them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know some guys that can't grow a beard. They got to get tape on beards. I know some guys that can grow a beard. They got to get tape on beards. They wasn't blessed with beards. It's just life. It's life. But you got to control the controllables. You have to control the controllables. It's things that you can control, and it's things that you can't control. All right? One of the things that we can control is what we put in our mouth. You don't have to eat the burger. You don't have to take the burger in, ma'am. Ma'am, step away from the plate. Step away from the plate.
So that was disappointing, and it was hurtful, especially the one that was the more famous personality. I will admit this: I appreciate when I met both men and women who have said thank you, because for me it's like, okay, I know I'm getting attacked, but it did help somebody. When I hear someone that said, girl, I watched all 50 parts, I genuinely am humbled that someone took 500 minutes out of their life and watched the story that I went through. And my prayer is that, again, if there is a woman or man who's like, I want to be married, I want kids, I want this, and I need to have it right now, and you know something's wrong, but you're afraid to investigate because you're afraid that you might be wrong. And it's like, I'm here to say,
I don't watch it. I don't really care about all the rest of it. I just wanted to stop running in the Victim Olympics. Ma'am, you making a lot of money. I make a lot of money. It's funny. I was working early this morning because I got up at I was in the office before 6:00 and I was working. And I'm sorry, wrong one. I was in the office because I was working before 6:00. And Rita texted me and she was like, oh my God, you work so hard. I feel bad. I immediately texted her back and I said, don't you ever feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I'm okay working. The alternative, I take this one over the alternative. Don't feel bad for me. I'm blessed. I'm incredibly blessed. I would not have it any other way. I am absolutely thankful. So thankful that I feel like I need to do a better job with the controllables, and that's why I'm in the gym every day.